This is Kuban Cassius for IFL TV in association with MGM Marbella with the MGM Grand. With me I have legendary trainer and just overall stud muffin, Virgil Hunter. Do you agree with that?
No, basic, average.
What about stud? What about the stud bit?
Working towards it.
Yeah?
It's a tough job.
It is a tough job. You're not doing too bad.
You know, I plan to make a big bang.
Let's start with Alfredo Angulo. Returning at a different weight.
Yeah.
What was the decision behind that?
Well, I mean, he almost died. I mean, it was real rough on him the last fight. You know, it's even hard to go back and talk about it. But, you know, he just cannot make 154 anymore. He just cannot do it. It almost killed him to make the weight. So, you know, the decision to move to middleweight, if we're going to continue to fight and give him the best opportunity to win and at his best. And good thing for me, I saw him pass through 160 and I liked what I saw. But as soon as he got to 59 and that area, he just zonked. So he has nothing left to take off. He's 32 now. He's been 54 most of his career, and he was actually 65 in the amateurs. So I think in order to give him the best chance to rebound, 60 would be the weight class. And in fairness to him, he rededicated himself. He did a lot of things he just didn't do before the Canelo fight that he should have done. And there were a lot of distractions, some justified, some unjustified, but we made an agreement, we made a pact, and he was serious enough with that pact to move up to the Bay Area, so that let me know that he was very serious about the duration of his career. So I'm excited about the condition he's in. I'm excited about what we worked on and what we saw. And by no means after Saturday will people count him out in the middleweight division.
James De La Rosa. This is the right fight for him for his first fight. It's got to be a catch weight as well, isn't it, Virgil? Not strictly at 160?
162.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair if it's not a belt on the line. So it's a proper weight. De La Rosa's happy about it. He didn't balk or complain. So, you know, we got the right weight, I think, for this fight.
Moving on. Virgil, what can you tell us about the situation regarding Andre Ward at the moment?
Well, you know what? It's very simple. You know, right now, Andre is always, as we said, we're ready to fight. We're prepared to fight. Unfortunately, right now, fight can't be delivered. You know, also, we live in a day and age that there are no more Roy Joneses and James Tonys and Gerald McClellans and those super middleweights who, if they saw a guy ahead of them, number 2 pound for pound with the ring belt and considered by many the best in the world, there's no way they wouldn't go after him. But the super middleweights that we have today, it really is beyond description. You know, when his name came up, they avoid him. They use every excuse in the world. They hide behind the skirts of the promoter. The promoter don't have no problem doing it. They come up with every excuse in the world, so that's just the way it is.
Are you talking about anyone in specific?
No, I'm not generalizing. It's everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's more than just one person. I mean, so it's unfortunate, you know, that fighters don't want to beat the best to get their legacy. You know, they don't want to beat the best. They want to sneak through and fight this guy, fight that guy, but they don't want to fight the best. Everybody talks about fighting everybody else, but nobody talks about fighting Andre Ward.
In your opinion, will we see Andre Ward against any of the other champions in the weight?
Well, I'm hoping so. I don't see no reason why we shouldn't. But again, it's up to those fighters to have to want to step up. I think they have to remember we're young. He's very young and very dedicated. So he's not going to lose anything. He's just getting better and better. So Somebody just needs to step up, you know. And everybody's got their own plans, but they sort of circumvent around Andre Ward, don't they? Would you agree with me?
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You're talking about Carl Froch?
Am I talking about?
Are you
Carl
talking?
Froch?
Are you making reference to Carl Froch?
Hi. Can't do that back here.
Okay.
You can go back into the casino. You need to have a PR person with you. If you're doing an interview with him, you need to have an MGM PR person with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Virgil, we were removed from where we were, so we're going to try and pick it back up now. I asked you whether you were making reference to Carl Froch not wanting to fight Andre Ward. Is that what you were talking about?
No, I wasn't making reference to Carl Froch. I think he's already stated his position on fighting Andre. So, I mean, you know, look, you can only respect a man for what he says and what he does. And, I mean, his brothers actually told me, Lee, good fella, a good fella, Lee, his brother, told me he did not want to see Carl fight Andre anymore. So, I mean, when your own flesh and blood tell you that, you know, you pretty much know it's a wrap.
Would you say that Andre would be ready to face Carl whenever, if Carl wanted to really make that fight, would Andre be ready for that anytime? Yeah.
For the IBF Lightweight World Championship.
Anytime.
He represents the money.
But it won't happen. His family doesn't want that fight. His promoter doesn't want that fight. So that's just something he'll have to live with the rest of his life when he retires. That, you know, he'll probably have nightmares in his 40s and 50s. You know, but it'll be too late.
Finally, Amir Khan's scheduled to fight December the 6th. Is that correct?
So far, that is the date.
When are we going to hear news about an opponent for Amir?
Well, we're sorting that out right now. Should hear something in the next couple of weeks. He'll be here tomorrow. I'll be meeting him tomorrow. He'll be starting his workouts tomorrow. So we should hear something in the next couple of weeks about who he'll be fighting.
We obviously know that KELL BROOK was involved in a situation recently where he'll be out of action for a while, but this is a huge domestic fight for England with a world title on the line. Amir wants this fight. He's stated he wants this fight. KELL wants this fight. Will the fight happen next year, in your opinion?
It probably will. I mean, first of all, I'd like to extend out to KELL to get well and you know, make sure he has a speedy recovery. It's unfortunate what happened to him. I mean, that really shook me, you know. I hate to see that happen to anybody. So, KELL, if you hear this interview, from the bottom of my heart, you know, you get well, and I wish you the best for you and your family. And I'm glad it wasn't as serious as it could have been. And stay careful, young man. You know, you're world champion now, and you have to be very careful where you go. And you also have to make sure you have some people with you that have your best interest in protecting you. You're your best investment, and you have to just remember that. So good luck, KELL.
All right, Virgil. And Virgil, how's Brandon Gonzalez?
Brandon's fine. I haven't spoken to him, you know. I'm proud that he got as far as he did with the limited experience he had, and hopefully he'll be back in the ring soon, but he's fine.
Okay. All right, well, listen, Virgil, thanks for giving us a bit of your time. And listen, we hope to catch up with you again soon.
As always, Coogan, you're my man.
Coogan Cassius, Virgil Hunter, IFL TV, thank you very much. Yeah.